Welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law channel. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. I'm a Florida-based elder law attorney who does estate planning, focusing on long-term care needs, commonly referred to as Medicaid planning, and I do probate, and I do it well. Today I wanted to talk to you about irrevocable trusts and moving assets in and out of them. But before I do, I wanted to invite you to schedule a free strategy session with me at eldermeeting.com. Okay, so I received a call from somebody who has an irrevocable trust. They set it up many years ago with an out-of-state attorney, and one of the assets that's in the trust is their Florida homestead. And as a side, that attorney that set up the trust had since passed away, so we don't have the benefit of knowing exactly why they decided to draft things as they did, but it doesn't really matter because it was drafted so many years ago that probably the law has changed and the strategy was no longer applicable. But nonetheless, the call was that this person intends to sell their Florida homestead and they wanted to move it out of the trust. And they're just curious if they should be having the trust sell this asset and distribute the proceeds out of the trust, or should they move the house out of the trust and then sell it? And they were shocked to learn that there would be certain types of tax implications because of it being an irrevocable trust. You don't get the same sort of tax benefits that you would if it was a held in your individual names, and who's then responsible for these capital gains and all that good stuff. And so the point of this video is really just to make sure that when you have an irrevocable trust, one, you really understand how it works, right? You want to make sure that you know that not just that you can move assets in and out of it, but what is the impact of moving the assets in and out of it? What's the purpose of your trust? Was the purpose for tax benefits? Or was the purpose for an anticipation of a Medicaid application in the future for long-term care? So moving assets in and out would be triggering, your 5-year look-back period. And if it was for taxes, did the tax rules change? Because those, tax law changes, right? So we want to make sure that our trust still serves its purpose and really, reevaluate whether or not it's appropriate and if we should be moving things in and out of it. And so, this person, we're going to have to take a look at their trust and kind of give them an analysis as to what their options are at this juncture. But I wanted you to be aware that just because your trust, your irrevocable trust allows you to move assets in and out, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can just move them in and out without any repercussions. There will be repercussions, and you should fully understand what those are, and you should have your trust reviewed and updated every so many years so that way it still meets your needs. So if you had questions or concerns about your trust, I encourage you to reach out to your elder law attorney to have them review it and provide you with an update and analysis as to what it means, what you hold in it, and if you were to make any decisions with moving things in and out, what the impacts would be. If this information has been helpful to you, I ask that you like and share with others. And as always, you're welcome to schedule a free strategy session with me at eldermeeting.com. Thanks for joining me.